interesting that you brought up Felix Verdejo calling him out last night, which was, in my opinion, disgusting. I'm very critical of Verdejo. I have been for a long time. Remember I told you that if I run into a couple people at an event that probably punch me in the face, I think he's one of them. And and as you can see from the article that I wrote on him, so he goes on Puerto Rican YouTube channel that didn't circulate very well into the mainstream boxing media, and I think he wanted it that way. He addressed the Puerto Rican public because Puerto Rican fans, I'm Puerto Rican, but we fall in love with our fighters and we make excuses for them, and it's kind of like when your teacher calls say that your kid's bad, you're always like, oh, it's never my kid, or if it was, oh, he had a bad day. Puerto Rican fans make too many excuses for their fighters, and I don't when it comes to Verdejo, for all the reasons that I talked about in the article.
Yeah.
So for him to be out here calling out Commey, I think it's a good call out, but I still believe he got some other things he needs to fix. And so, did you believe what he was selling in the article? Did you believe Verdejo believes he can still, or he was just kidding himself and saying what he thinks the fans want to hear?
I think he's just saying what he feels like he needs to hear.
Correct.
I mean, once a fighter's confidence is gone, it's gone. So he needs to say those things to keep his confidence up. And, that was more so for him to convince himself about that, and not really anyone else.
Yeah, that's
But as
exactly
far
what I took from that. So we'll